Peace, loves. True 5-star, your life driver. Just checking in from bed. I was just saying my prayers. Being thankful. Forgive my castor oil on my face. Might be looking a little greasy. I was just settling in and thinking, and I just had to share this. Ladies, don't allow yourself to be yo-yo. I was just telling myself, no ma'am. Sometimes you gotta tell yourself, no ma'am.
You got the kick.
Because I didn't make it this far. Still feeling this good. With this good heart to be yo-yoed back and forth. When you run into somebody, I'm talking about anything, it could be relationship-wise, business, relationship, whatever the case. Don't allow yourself to be yo-yo back and forth. Tell yourself, no ma'am.
Oh, no, ma'am.
Oh, no ma'am. Oh, no ma'am. Now, in my case, I said to myself, you didn't make it this far because I'm of a certain age. I'm 50. You didn't make it this far. Still looking good and feeling good with a good heart and a strong mind to now get involved with some foolishness. And you know foolishness when you see it, when you feel it. Initially, you might get caught up a little bit. It happens to the best of us. I think it was Mike Epps that said, players fuck up. Players fuck up too. Happens to the best of us. Might get a little caught up, you know, because if you're anything like me, you don't always come across opportunities that just seem to flow and feel, you know, wonderful. And again, I'm talking about could be relationships. You could apply this to anything. I'm personally talking about like dealing with somebody. You know, you meet somebody and sometimes it just don't click. You know, it just don't click. And that's okay. But then sometimes it's like instant clickation. Instant click. And you think it's just, oh, heaven sent. Then a few months down the road, you might realize, oh, this is not from heaven. This couldn't have been from heaven, Lord. Unless it was a heavenly lesson. Now, I do count all my experiences lessons. Every single experience I sign up for in this journey, I do count it as a lesson. And I'm thankful. You know, once I do the work to get myself detangled, whatever I got to do from something that come to find out wasn't meant for me long term, it was really meant to deliver a lesson, I'm thankful. But it's important that we know when and how to detangle your heartstrings. Very important. And start one knot at a time until you're free. Until your heartstrings are dangling free again. Because they do be knotted up. Somebody know what I'm talking about. You know. And it can be a good thing. Good heartstring knots are good. That keeps the relationship tight and bonded. But those that have your stomach in knots, those kind of heartstring knots that got your stomach tied up because you don't ever know where you stand with the person and it's always something. You know, sometimes people get caught up in a, you know, break up to make up. I had somebody tell me that makeup sex is the best sex. No, I don't want that. I don't want that kind of relationship where that's where the passion is at. We gotta keep on getting mad and making up. Nope. No ma'am. No ma'am. I ain't make it this far for that. I don't want that. I want consistent peace. And you gotta have that within yourself first. And then you wait and allow spirit to send you somebody on that same frequency. That's what I'm doing. Now, in the meantime, if I gotta kiss a few frogs, so be it. I guess such is life. Such is the journey. Apparently, maybe I'm not exactly where I need to be to get exactly what I want. I'm still learning though. And I do know that a major part of what I'm doing is to share my experiences. I'm gonna share how I made it over. That's important, especially for us women, us people, not just women of a certain age. We need to be sharing how we made it over. Let the young folk know, you know. So young women who are still, single and wishing and hoping for a mate, that's okay. Let that feed your journey. Let that cultivate your femininity. That you do want a mate. It's okay to want a mate. Want you a man. Just don't be desperate. Don't be desperate and willing to just take, less than what you deserve. And sometimes you don't know until you give them a chance. Don't wait around too long either. I had to learn that lesson. I hung around for years, more than once. I've been in a few long-term relationships, that I knew a few years in that maybe what I wanted wasn't being served anymore and that I should go. But them heartstrings was tangled up tight. So I hung on. And I had hope that, he would change each time. That it would get better. But once you learn a person, once they show you who they are, believe them. Peace, loves.